Yes.
Hi, this is Maria.
Hi, Maria.
Hi,
Hey
how are you?
Maria, welcome.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing very well, thank you. Welcome to the super class.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm sorry, my camera is not working and I need to find another one.
Oh,
That's
you don't
okay.
have to worry about it. It's okay. As long as you can hear us and that you can listen to us, it's okay.
Thank you.
Maria, I'm going to put you on mute while we start the class, but you can click the microphone if you'd like to talk.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, it's 6:05. I think it is for us to start. And so we just give a little bit of time to people that are running late, very last minute thing. But now we are ready. Okay, so welcome everybody. Good afternoon. And this is our super class number 5. We have a full hour of new strategies, things that we want to share with you, and things that are going to be very, very useful for you while you're learning English. And today we're going to talk about technology and how is that technology can help us. And we have students here, and also we have Veronica and Stephanie. Hi, Stephanie.
Hi, everyone. My name is Stephanie. I'm one of the tutors for Revolution English, and we're looking forward to sharing some of these strategies with you tonight.
Fantastic. And in order for us to do that, we are going to share Stephanie's screen. And so that way you can listen to what we are saying, but also you can read at the same time what we are saying this afternoon. So let's see. And this is something that also you can do with when you are receiving your tutoring. If you have any book or any articles that you want your tutors to see or to talk about, you can use technology to help yourself while you're learning English. And those are some of the ways that actually technology can help you to practice. So we are going to see a couple more things. Let's see how is that we can use technology. Something that is really fun, that is easy because you have it in your phones, because you can use it while you're waiting for something, or maybe when you are ready to go to sleep. Those are the things that we want to share with you. And también lo vamos a decir un ratito en español, de que lo que vamos a hacer el día de hoy es que vamos a compartir con ustedes estrategias que nos van a ayudar a aprender inglés mientras estamos usando la tecnología. Porque la tecnología pues es divertida, es fácil de tenerla. Ahorita si tenemos un teléfono con internet, pues podemos entrar al internet y buscar cosas que nos van a ayudar a practicar y que nos van a ayudar a aprender inglés super faster. All right, let's go to the next one. So today we have 3 strategies, very specific things that you probably are already using, but if you are not, this is the time. And I know for sure that one of you, of our students, is using already TED, and TED Talks are just conversations, presentations of different topics, and really, really fun. And then the next thing is Google Translate, an application that is going to help you too. And then Facebook. Oh, Facebook is fun. Like sometimes I spend lots and lots of time doing Facebook. Stephanie, do you have a Facebook account?
I do have a Facebook account. I actually probably spend about an hour each day on Facebook. So it's part of my day.
Well, spending an hour on Facebook is actually really good compared to what I do. I spend about 2 hours on Facebook every day. I use it to get informed. I use it to share some resources from our community and different things. But right now, let's talk about TED Talks. Let me see if I can move these things from here. Okay, so watching TED Talks are something that is very entertaining. Entertaining depending on what is it you want to know more about. So Stephanie is actually going to show us how to do it. Stephanie, do you want to show us how to go to TED Talks and see if there is something interesting there for us to see?
Yes, so TED Talks are actually videos where you can watch a short video on any topic of your interest. So this would give you an opportunity to listen, read, and speak in English. So we're going to show you a short clip of a video on TED Talks, and then we'll show you how to find more videos on the website. So this video is called My Year of Saying Yes to Everything. So on here, you'll actually find a lot of educational and inspirational videos. So let's watch a quick video. Sorry about that. Let me go back. Let's, here we go.
Present.
There we go.
So a while ago, I tried an experiment. For 1 year, I would say yes to all the things that scared me. Anything that made me nervous, took me out of my comfort zone, I forced myself to say yes to. Did I want to speak in public? No, but yes. Did I want to be on live TV? No, but yes. Did I want to try acting? No, but yes, yes, yes.
So that's just a short clip of a video on TED Talks. And now we're going to show you how to find a video of your choice. The website is ted.com. I'm typing it on the screen, /talks. Miriam, do you go on TED Talks?
I actually do. I love it. I picked my favorite things, which is talking about government. And then I go to different countries, and then I hear what their issues are, or what are the things that they are celebrating in different places, because sometimes it's just great ideas that they are sharing with everybody. I love TED Talks.
So on here on the website, like Miriam said, they have a lot of different topics, and you can see here they have over 2,000 topics on the website. So you'll probably find something you're interested in. To help you find a video that you might be interested in, first and foremost, let's choose our language. And remember, we're going to choose English, not your native language, because you want to practice English. So once I click English, it shows up here. It says English. And now here are some of our topics. Miriam said she likes government. We have a few topics here, but I can see more if I click on See All Topics. Let's look for government. American government. Let's click on government. And here is a list of videos. Miriam, is there anyone that you might want to have a take a look at?
Let's see. Oh, yes, I see one. There is something about governments don't understand cyber warfare. We need hackers.
I don't see it. Governments don't understand. Okay, I can search it. Governments.
No. Oh, yeah. You can search it too, but I see it there. It's the third one on your right side. Governments don't understand cyber something.
For some reason,
we need hackers.
Don't understand cyber. Let's just type it.
I think if you just say cyber, let's see if it comes up.
Governments don't understand cyber warfare. All we do is click. And what I actually want to show you on here is how to turn on the subtitles, because we want you to watch the videos, but also watch them with subtitles. So I'm going to play it really quick. And on here, let's pause it actually. On here on the screen, it says subtitles. So you're going to click on subtitles and choose English. I already have it English, but choose English. And we're good to go. Now we can watch this video with the English subtitles.
2008 for Han Hassan.
So on here,
17. Boarded a flight.
You can see that the subtitles are showing up. So Miriam, would you like to remind us, what are we supposed to do with these subtitles when we're watching the video with the subtitles?
Oh, yes. Very, very important. Because one thing is just to listen to English, right? But the second thing and more important thing is that we're going to be able to read, pause, and repeat. Read, pause, and repeat, because we are listening to what the person is saying. And I know sometimes we get caught into listening to the article or to the presentation or the video, and we don't pause it and we don't try to repeat. And it's okay, because we also are practicing our listening skills. But the best thing is when we actually go through the tech talk or to the presentation and then come back, try to repeat what the person speaking is saying. The person that is speaking is saying, and try to, I don't know, imitate what they are saying, maybe the accent that they have. Sometimes they are from England. To me, it's really entertaining to listen to people that have the English accent. So that is maybe a thing that we can do. And so the next thing that we have, talking about technology. So now you know we have the number one is the TED Talks, and then you pick your subject, and then use the closed captions, and then listen, read, pause, and repeat. Those would be like the steps. And the next one is going to be tip number 2, Google Translate. Actually, I didn't know about Google Translate. I don't know how old Google Translate is, but I just found out about it about 5 years ago. And so in the past, I would have my dictionaries with me, very, very heavy dictionaries. Actually, the dictionary was in 2 pieces because it was so heavy and so big, from A to M, from L to Z. But then I found out about Google Translate, and that was a tool that I totally use all the time, because you can use it to know things from English to Spanish and from Spanish to English. And you probably already know about these tools, so it's great if you're using it. But if not, here it is. And Stephanie, can you help us to learn more about it and how to find it and how to use it?
Yes, so we will actually go ahead and walk you through that as well. We will, as a reminder, we will send you this PowerPoint presentation through email, and you'll get the recording through text message. So you'll be able to see the websites that we're sharing with you in that email or text. So the website for Google Translate is translate.google.com. I'm going to go to the website, and like Miriam said, you can use it in both ways, going from your native language to English and from English to your native language. So I'm going to type something in Spanish so that I can use Google Translate to teach me new words in English that I don't know. So I'm going to go ahead and type a sentence. Yo voy a aprender inglés. And then it tells me there the translation in English. I'm going to learn English.
Very easy, right? And very efficient. So I don't have to go to the dictionary and look word by word, but here I will have an idea really quickly how to say that sentence in English. Very good.
Yeah.
Excellent. How else can we use it, Stephanie?
So you can use it, let's say, for example, Miriam, when you were learning English, did you have any trouble understanding any forms or applications in English? Was that an issue you had?
Oh, yes. It was a big issue. Actually, when I went to register my daughter to school, they gave me a form. And the form was in English. It was not translated into Spanish. I didn't know what is that the form said. I truly didn't know. And I didn't have Google Translated either. So how can we use it now? If I receive that form and I don't know what it is, but remember, the form is in English.
Yeah. So let's say there's a sentence in the form or application that you don't understand. You can copy those words in English here, and it'll tell you in your native language. So I'm going to switch to English now. So here's my English. let's say the form says something like, you are obliged to
I missed
pay.
that, Stephanie. Can you show me?
Yes.
What did you do in order to
Yes, I might have gone a little too fast.
move to another language?
So on this left box, you're going to put the language that you are typing in. So for right now, originally it was in Spanish. I clicked on Spanish, but now I'm going to switch to English. So I'm going to click English, and then there's more languages here. You can choose all these languages. But for right now, we're going to do English. Let's say there's a sentence in an application or a form that says, you are obliged to pay a fine of $3,000. Those are some big words that might be a little confusing. So Google Translate will help me understand in my native language. So let's say my native language is Arabic. I'm going to click on Arabic. It'll tell me there what that means. Or if it's Spanish, I click on Spanish.
What about Italian? What about Italian?
Let's look for Italian.
All I did was Italian. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know how to say that in Italian.
I'm going to click this little arrow right here. I'm going to go to Italian in case we have any Italians out there. Italian. And there you go. It tells you what that means in Italian.
Siete obbligati a pagare una multa di 3,000.
Very similar to Spanish.
But you know what, Stephanie? If I don't know how to pronounce those words, can you make it speak?
Yes, very good point.
For pronunciation.
So you see there's a microphone here. We can click on the microphone.
Siete obbligati a pagare una multa di $3,000.
Let's try that in English. Let's go to Spanish to English so that you can.
You need to change the Italian to English.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that right now. The way up in the English. So yeah, very important. This can also help you with your pronunciation. Some English. I'm going to learn English. Click on this little microphone thing here.
I am going to learn English.
And then it'll help you understand how to say that.
This actually is really useful only for some of those words. Sometimes I remember one word that gave me such a hard time was vegetables. Vegetables. And I remember that I said something like vegetables, vegetable. I did not even know. Can you type vegetables for me and see how it sounds? So that way, if a person has a problem with a specific word, you just type it here and make it sound, and that's it.
Vegetables.
And this is not for translate. Do it again, please. Sorry.
Vegetables.
There it is. Vegetables. And now I am even mimicking the what is it called? The intonation of the woman of vegetables. And that way you also can use it to practice that kind of words. I mean, the words that are kind of difficult for you, whatever words those are. So this was Google Translate. And so now we can go into Facebook. I wonder how many of our students have a Facebook account. I will bet that most of them will have a Facebook account. Well, what we want to do is a little thing that is different from what we usually do in Facebook. Some of our students have a Facebook account, and it is in the language that they speak. So if I speak Arabic, well, my Facebook, the whole thing will be in Arabic. And what we want to do is for you, if you want to practice English, if you want to improve your English, you can change those settings from whatever language to English. But sometimes it's kind of confusing. We just don't know how, and we need to know how to do it kind of quickly in such a way that is not such a hassle for us to do it. And we found out ways that it will take about less than 2 minutes for you to practice. So let's see. Stephanie, show us how to change the language on Facebook, please.
Sure. So I'm going to get on Facebook. And right now my Facebook account is in Spanish. And And
How do I know that your Facebook account is in Spanish? Can you show
so,
me? Can you
yeah,
point something?
right here it says, ¿Qué estás pensando?
¿Dónde? No lo veo. Oh,
Oh, do you
I
see it now?
I see it.
Right here.
¿Qué estás pensando? Uh-huh. Okay,
So-
okay. So in Spanish, all right.
So right now my Facebook account is in Spanish, and my goal is to change it to English so that I can use Facebook to help me learn English. So I'm going to go to my settings, and the first step is you click on this tiny little arrow right here on the top right corner. It's kind of small, so you got to just look closely. Click on that, and if it's in Spanish or your native language, go to settings for this purpose in
Settings,
Spanish.
okay.
It's configuración if you have it in Spanish. So that was step one. And then the second step on the left side, I'm going to go to language. Right now it's in Spanish, so it says idioma. I'm going to click on language. And right here it tells me the language I currently
Okay,
have.
hold on. So hold on. So the first thing is to go to configuración.
Yes, I'm
The
going to show that
second
again.
thing is going to idioma.
Idioma. Uh-huh.
And the third
that's-
step is
we change the actual language. So right here, it tells me that everything is in Español. So I'm going to go to edit. And
okay. Third step is edit.
I'm going to change Español to English. So there's 3 types of English. For us, we're in the US, so let's click English in the US. And I'm going to click Save Changes. Right now it says Guardar cambios, but it means Save Changes.
Okay.
Remember to click Save
And I have to do it in those 3, in all 3?
Well, once you do the first one, it will automatically do the second one for you. And then you have to change the last one. So let's change the last one. Let's go to edit.
Okay, so it's going to be two steps. Okay,
Yeah.
very good.
What languages do you understand? I'm going to get rid of Spanish because remember we're thinking in English. So I'm going to type English and I'm going to click Save Changes. Very, very important. If you don't click Save Changes, it will not save that setting for you. Click Save Changes and that is it. We have changed our settings to English. Now let's check. I'm going to go to my Facebook.
Let me see how it looks.
So here's my Facebook page. Now it no longer says ¿Qué estás pensando? It says what's on your mind. So now I know that I have changed it to English.
And because we are really familiar with the settings and the buttons and the clicks on Facebook, we really don't need to read those things. But what is important is our vision, our eyes are actually looking at words in English. And that is also another way for us to improve our English. And how that works? Well, it works in the same way that when we are reading, but we don't know what we are reading. Sometimes we open a book and we start reading and we see those words. But your brain is absorbing all that information, how the letters are arranged, how the words are arranged in such a way that it's also information that you are taking in, absorbing, and that is basically what immersion is. Immersion is to surround ourselves of whatever we want to accomplish in such a way that all our senses are working. That means our vision, our listening skills, our conversation skills, our reading skills, everything is it's improving at that point. So there is one more thing. So when we have a Facebook account, we need to go and click on our group, Facebook Groups Revolution English. And in that page, what we want to do is to have a conversation, is to talk about things. We put there content, meaning like grammar keys or grammar points for us to learn more about grammar, good articles for you to read, but also we can use it as a writing tool. And so you can ask me questions. You can say something like, hey, Coach Miriam, what did you do over the weekend? right? So we were playing a little game yesterday with Stephanie. So if you go to the group right now, Stephanie asked me what was my favorite food. And so I was just, answering in a silly way, not like, oh, my favorite food is la la la. But it was like, oh, on Sundays I do Chinese food. On Wednesdays I go and eat Thai food, whatever it is. But the idea is for us to practice writing. So I hope that some of our students will go to the page and ask me a question. And then we can start a conversation. That way you can also practice your writing skills. Do you think that is, Veronica actually just posted that she loves sushi.
Yes. So yeah, that's
so
right.
It could be fun, right? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this page is for you. So we would like for you to use it as much as possible to help you learn English. So again, the first step is to change your settings to English. And then we want you to eventually start writing posts on Facebook in English. Sometimes that might be a little scary because you might be thinking, oh, I don't know how to write well in English. I don't want to get embarrassed. Well, you can practice on this page. So you can write here in English, help each other out. You can ask silly questions like we just did, like what's your favorite food? You can respond, tell us what your favorite food is. This will help you to start writing in English in a fun way so it doesn't become something so scary that, will be a challenge. So please use this Facebook page. Again, the group is called Revolution English. We have the link on our PowerPoint, so we will send you this PowerPoint. So you can find us and then we will add you, and the page is there to help you practice more English. So please use it.
Thank you, Stephanie. And it is true. We don't want you to be afraid of grammar or spelling or anything. Just write like if you were writing on your notebook, right? Don't worry about it. It is a page that is actually a secret group. That means that it's not open to everybody, just to us. Like if you were in a classroom and you're showing your teacher how you write, and then you're also going to be reading what I write. So that's going to be fun. Well, this looks fun. Copa Revolución, and then you can practice English the most. No. Who can practice English the most? What is that about, Stephanie?
So yes, again, for those of you that already know this, Copa Revolution is our competition where we reward students who practice English the most. If you're new, you haven't done this yet, we will show you how in just a bit. The way that we will know how many minutes you have practiced English is by filling out your practice tracker. So on the screen, you see an example of what that looks like. This is sent to you every day in the evening. And all you have to do is mark the date for where you practice English and tell us how many minutes you practice English for that activity. So you can put 15 minutes. If you didn't do it that day, that's fine. You just put 0. And then you click submit. But remember, you first have to find your name, enter your name, and then fill out the form. And this is how we can reward you.
One way that I know of a student that is doing it right now is that she actually switched the radio in her car, and now she is listening to, I think it's 83.9. I don't remember right now. It's an FM radio, and it is in English. So what she's doing is that every time that she jumps into her car, she will listen to the news in English. And it takes about 45 minutes for her to go from work to her office. And so she knows exactly how many minutes she's practicing. So when she receives the tracker, she puts 45 minutes, and that's it. That means that she's listening. She's listening to the radio station. So that is a good way to find ways to practice your English.
Yeah, definitely. So again, like we said, we are keeping a close eye to see how many minutes you're practicing, and we like to reward you. And so for this week, we actually have our winners for the Copa Revolution. In gold, we have Andrea. Yeah, we have Andrea Sparza. She's actually with us tonight. She got 3,195 points. That is amazing. Very, very good job.
That's very good.
In silver, we have Lilian Roman and Maribel Biedny. So good job. Keep up the great work. For bronze, we have Maria Garcia and Maria Gonzalez. She's also with us tonight, Maria Garcia. So congratulations. And for the person that gets the gold will get a prize in the mail. This is a prize that you will receive in the mail, Andrea. You will get a Spanish to English dictionary and English to Spanish dictionary. Miriam, did you ever use one of these when you were learning English?
Oh, yes. Those were my favorites. And I had two of them, actually three of them. One, a dictionary in two pieces, right? From A to L and N to Z or something like that. And then I have my own dictionary. Every time that I didn't know a word, I will go and put it on my own dictionary. I will put the word, and then I will write a sentence and the meaning in Spanish. So just doing that exercise, for sure, I was going to learn that word, that it was new for me. So it was really good. And this dictionary is actually good because you can just put it in your purse or in your backpack and carry it with you all the time. You have 5 minutes, you have 10 minutes waiting for something, open your dictionary, you will find actually interesting, very, very interesting things. And these things are just our steps, the things that we are doing right now. So please, 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 always, always listen and watch the links that I send you, please. I know that sometimes we are busy and we look at the link and we just don't do anything about it. Okay, if you're busy, well, later on, open it again, click the link. There must be something good that we picked, and that's why we send it to you. Go to your tutoring sessions. Do not forget. Set an alarm on your phone so that way you remember. I have to do it all the time because I honestly, I forget about all my meetings. But because I have a phone and an alarm, I set it there. And actually, I have names for my alarms, so I know what's going on and what is coming next. Remember that we have the tutoring sessions are open, but you have your own tutoring session at your level. So we have beginners, we have intermediate, and we have advanced. You can jump in any of them, but you need to know the level of that session will be the same. Let's say that you are a beginner student and you jump into an advanced student. It's good for you because you are going to be listening what other students are saying, and that's good. It's going to be a little bit challenging for you to interact, but it doesn't matter. If you have the time, come to the tutoring sessions. It's going to be okay for you. And then your daily practice tracker. Every time that you do everything in English, please report it to us. It is important for us to know that you are actually serious about your learning English, that you are practicing, that you are using the strategies, and that you are improving. And then we have these classes, the super classes, the first and the third Wednesdays of every month. And it's at 6 p.m. Pacific time, 8 p.m. Central time, and 9 p.m. Eastern time. If you have any question, you always can call this number, 424-2589-8219, and leave us a message. Somebody will call you. If not Stephanie, that she's the one that is going to be answering those phone calls. Thank you, Stephanie, for doing that.
No problem.
And I think that's it for today, right? Do we have anything pending, Stephanie?
Well, we do have a few students on here, so maybe we can open it up to questions to see if they have any questions.
Okay. All right. Perfect.
Or comments.
So
Just
we
as
have
also a reminder,
Maria or Andrea.
we have Maria and Andrea on the session, and these are minutes that you can log on your practice tracker since you listened to something in English for 45 minutes. So this time will count towards your minutes. So don't forget to log these minutes.
Reporten estos minutos. Son 45 minutos que me escucharon a nosotros aquí hablando inglés, así que esto va para su reporte. Cuando les llegue el texto, reporte, ya tiene 45 minutos. Pero ahorita queremos saber si tienen ustedes alguna pregunta, algo que les haya venido a la mente, que quisieran compartir con nosotros.
No, ahorita no.
¿Algún comentario? ¿Ahorita no? ¿Todo bien, Andrea?
Questions?
Todo bien.
All right then. Zoe,
Okay.
Zoe, pregúntale a Zoe si tiene una pregunta para mí. Maybe she does. And in English. There it is. See, I told you. She has a question
She's
for
learning
me.
English at a young age. That's very good.
Absolutely. And Spanish too. So don't
And
forget that
Spanish.
she's going to be bilingual, not only
Yes.
monolingual, bilingual. All right, everybody, this is it. Thank you so much for your time, and we will see you in 2 Wednesdays, the
Yes.
third Wednesday of the month. Thank you, everybody. Goodbye.
Bye.